Howdy folks, in this video I will be ranking the nitty-gritty side of Jiu-Jitsu. Some high-flying, strong, and technical takedowns. Just kidding, we pull guard here. We're ranking the best guards. Starting off with Turtle Guard. This really is not the best guard to play. However, I will say if you're rolling with a 300-pound meatball that all he does is turtle up, doesn't go for any attacks, it can be super annoying. Really, you only got 4 options here. You can do a fat man's roll, you can peel hands, you can hit, some Granby rolls, or whatever the fuck this thing is. For that, F tier. Don't be a 300-pound meatball and turtle up. Next up, we got Closed Guard. I never play Closed Guard because I actually like to have fun when I roll. People that play Closed Guard, they wrap you up and they just keep you in their Closed Guard because they got tree trunks for legs. It just kills the fun out of Jiu-Jitsu. If I can't break your Closed Guard because you got some massive tree trunk legs, you're getting some bows. It's only fair. I mean, it's a great guard, don't get me wrong, but it's just so incredibly boring. You got tons of attacks and sweeps at your disposal. I know big boy Daddy Gracie, he would call this guard good at controller, A tier. Next up, we got Half Guard. Half Guard, this is pretty much the guard where you just spam Kimuras and try to do some sort of underhook sweep / back take. If you really think about it, most of the Half Guard moves are just trying to get out of Half Guard. It's a very stagnant position, pretty equal for both opponents. So really, how good can it be? I think it's about the most average guard of all guards. B tier. Next up, we got Butterfly Guard. Butterfly Guard is the top G of all guards. It's the Beyonce of all guards. Really, beautiful. All you got to do is just make sure you got active hooks and you're pretty much good to go. A good Butterfly Guard player is about as hard to pass as a baseball-sized kidney stone. Butterfly Guard, S tier. Moving on to Del La Riva and Reverse Del Riva. This is pretty much only played by people who, love to invert and attempt bolos that they successfully hit 20% of the time. Pretty low percentage bolo guard. Honestly, I think it's one of the hardest guards to master. However, just take a page out of Mika Galval's playbook, take some PEDs that should be able to help your De La Riva. You should be stripped from a world championship in no time. Seriously, just follow Mika Galval. B tier, X Guard. X Guard is honestly a cheat code if you can get into that position. But saying this is a common guard is quite the stretch. You can't really pull X Guard, Nobody's going to let you get X Guard right off the bat. It's like saying, I like Triangle Guard, Once you're there, you got it. You're pretty much going to sweep your opponent every time. However, if you can get to the position, you got it. It's money. Cash money. B tier. Single Leg X. Single Leg X is a great guard. It's another one that you can't really pull into. I mean, you can kind of if you're going against, someone on love on the spectrum. But if you're going against a normal person, you're pretty much good to go. There's a lot of leg attacks there. And if you train at a gym that doesn't allow you to attack legs, I'm sorry, you train with a bunch of cowards. You may want to, prancing along to another gym or just quit entirely because you're way far behind. I will say it's strong guard, not as strong as X Guard though, and for that reason, I'm going to give it a C tier. Moving on to Donkey Guard. I don't know what the fuck this guard is or why people play it. I think you're pretty much begging for a neck and spine injury. I mean, if you play this guard, kudos to you, but it looks fucking ridiculous. That alone, going in the F tier. Well, that's all I have, folks. Guard tier list. I don't know what to say. Guard, making a fucking tier list over guard is about the most boring shit ever. There's no subs. That's what we're here for. We're here for submissions. not some fucking guard play. But nonetheless, you got to play guard to get the subs. Am I right? Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. And here's another one of my videos to enjoy.